first dig. On my first dig with the Coinmaster GT, it says it's a zinc penny. We'll see. No zinc penny, but a little bit of aluminum can top. Zinc reading with the Coinmaster was a zinc penny, and it pinpointed great. So we'll try somewhere else. I got a copper reading here with the Coinmaster GT. So, not sure what it is. So I can ever get a digging tool out here. Ever get a digging tool out. Coinmaster GT reached this as a penny. Here we go, and it is a penny. Feels a little bit like a zinc, but it's a penny. Well, I gotta take a look at this one. It's a very high signal, so this could either be a can or something good. It was a very crushed piece of a can. It was rated 95, so I should have known it was a can. But you never know. Yeah, this one's saying a penny. There we go. It's not a penny, I don't think. Maybe a penny. Now that's a dime. A deep, pretty not too deep dime. 2 or 3, 4 inches. So far, I got no complaints. Now this is reading as a potential quarter. We'll see. Well, we got something here. We got a quarter. So far, it only hits that the Coinmaster GT has gotten. Four of the 5 have been coins, and those 4 of the 5 have been the coins that it indicated. This is Texas Tiger Digs, and I'm not going to call this a review because this is a relatively old system. I did a review of the Eurotech Pro, but it was basically brought to the market last year, so that's not like that's going to be a not like it was an ancient machine. But I do have something to say about the Coinmaster GT. I took it out for a test. You know, normally what I do when I have new stuff is first I show it to you, then I carry it out for a test and give you the results. So this time I'm doing things in reverse, turning over a new leaf, so to speak. And so this is the Coinmaster GT, and it's a very good detector. The little test I gave it was on a field that I had pounded pretty good with a variety of systems, including the XP Deus, and I found 4 coins. I found a quarter, a dime, and then 2s and pennies. The impressive thing about that was they actually read correctly. Each and every one of them read correctly. The only mistake that I made verbally was confusing the dime with a copper penny. It was reading a copper penny. I really like the fact that that Whites made the indicator a copper penny. Most manufacturers make it a dime, so when you get a penny, you're disappointed. What you should do is make the indication here a copper penny. That way, when you get a dime, you get a little boost, at least a 1,000% boost in effect. In any case, I was really impressed. You know, it did a very good job, and it went deep. And the reason I actually even looked at the Coinmaster GT is because of some very unusual depth readings I had for a machine of its cost point and of its status. Now, the reason I'm saying status is I have never gone to Whites and bought a Coinmaster because my perception of the Coinmaster was that it was a kid's machine. Now, don't get upset. That was my misconception, so I'm saying that's not the case. So when I saw the Coinmaster GT, and I realized it was in effect a prism, the old Whites prism, then I decided to give it a shot. Now, I haven't had a Whites machine since the Spectra V3i in the early days of my detecting, before I understood what the heck I was doing. Not that I know completely now, but I do know I know a lot more than I did then. In any case, so I went with the Coinmaster GT, and it's great. If you notice on the back here, I made some alterations. These are the speakers. I put some Gorilla Tape over those things because for some reason the low-cost machines, or the ones that the manufacturers perceive as their lower cost machines, never have a volume control. The compadre battery test, for example, you know, is deafening. Now there's a very good machine, and I'm going to put the Coinmaster GT in that same category as a very good machine. In fact, I show some 7 and 9 inch depth targets. That's pretty impressive for a machine in its price point. But there is a shortcoming, and the shortcoming is it's short. I'm not a huge guy, but I'm 6'2", 6'2 and a half without shoes on, maybe around 6'3", give or take a 1/10 of an inch with shoes on. So I have to almost stretch to make this reach the ground. Now the fact that it does have pretty good depth means I don't have to keep it the coil to the ground, but I would prefer to be able to do that, and I can't do that with the Coinmaster. So that's about the only thing I can give you as a major objection and a little annoyance about the volume. But you know, it's great. You don't need to ground balance it because it defaults to a track balance, so it is automatically tracking and auto balancing itself, and the only way you can stop it is a lock track, which locks it in its form for the duration of your hunt. I like the discrimination. Let's turn this on. If I go down here and I hit on off, it comes up. And by the way, that's deafening unless you have Gorilla Tape or masking or some other duct tape over the speaker. And to get rid of or to notch something out. For instance, here I've notched out the pull tab, and I did that intentionally because I want to see how notch worked. And I did dig up a couple of square tabs, but the square tabs I dug up were giving me broken signals. I didn't dig up any of the conventional, you know, beaver tail connected pull tabs at all. So the notch appeared to be working fine there. I also had the notch on foil. I wanted to get coins for the test, so I wasn't doing my normal dig everything process. In any case, you know, this is what I've got, and you know, you can discriminate by just clicking the particular thing. In this case, it's at a nickel, and then I just hit the little button beneath it, and now the nickel is discriminated. I'm not going to keep that way, but that's all you need to do. Let me go back. Just click, go across to the nickel, undo it, and I'm going to also undo the foil. So if I do a little ring hunting in the future, it'll be the defaults will be set. Then I'll make my choice on what else I need to do. In any case, that's the Coinmaster, and let me switch this off. And you know, sensitivity can be set with up and down arrow. You can make it tone ID and all the other thing. It has an all metal pinpoint. The all metal pinpoint was dead on. I mean dead on. I mean every time, right in the middle of that coil, I pinpointed it. So that was great as well. In any case, that's my little review. You saw my test at the beginning of this video. You know, it did very well. I think on the average I dug up 7 or 8 targets. 4 of them were coins. The pull tabs, the square tabs I dug up with were broken signals, and I had to learn not to dig those, so those were great. And I did hit one of those can tops, one of those silver ones with the built-in pull. That one did show up as a zinc, and it wasn't a zinc, of course. And then I hit one bottle cap, and it had a little difference in the signal, but that's something you learn as you go. So I just want to let you know that the Coinmaster GT is a pretty good system, and I'm going to be running it off and on. I'm going to try it. I like these machines like the Coinmaster and the Fisher F5 and some of the others only because they're good machines. They're machines that are capable of doing very good things, and they're also capable of you just turning your mind off for a while and seeing what flashes up. Now, eventually there's going to be some analysis involved, but I still like occasionally just swinging a coil, seeing what it says. In any case, this is Texas Tiger Digs, and I will talk to you later, and see you at the next dig. So hopefully within the next 24-36 hours, I will be out there, you know, looking for the gold, looking for the rings, and just having a good time.